Market stuck in choppy pattern as traders remain complacent. With no new information coming about the debt ceiling, the market has been stuck in a slow, choppy pattern, with a bias to the upside. Following 2 days of anticipation and certainty that the debt ceiling and budget had been resolved, as indicated in the blue box, the situation took a different turn when no agreement was reached. As a result, investors experienced 2 days of choppy trading, eagerly awaiting further updates, as indicated in the red box. All eyes are glued to the debt ceiling talks, but there's no published timeline for when that news might come through. What's interesting to me is the complacency of traders. The assumption is that the country will be saved, or more likely, the issue will be kicked down the road for a few months. The volatility index, VIX, remains low at 17.21. Now, I know the traditional VIX uses longer-term options in its calculation, but we have a relatively new product from the Chicago Board Options Exchange, called the VIX-1D, or one-day VIX. This is an attempt to adjust for the amount of near-dated options being traded. As you can see below, even the one-day VIX headed lower after yesterday's trading activity. This means that investors are being lulled into a sense of security and don't anticipate major volatility in the market, whether it's using one-day options or 30-day options. The Nasdaq stocks are still in control, although many stocks are overbought at these levels. The tech-heavy sectors continue to outperform. Overbought doesn't mean the trend is over, as some of the bigger names refuse to pause. Microsoft, MSFT, isn't looking to fill the gap it had at the end of April. It keeps running higher on the AI hype train. Okay, enough ranting. What does this all mean for the markets now? The bullish stance is still in place. While there's no catalyst pushing the market higher, which is concerning, there's no catalyst to change the bullish momentum now that we've broken free from the previous areas of resistance. Investors are still greedy, per the CNN Greed Index, and the VIX is showing that investors feel they are on an easy path higher for now. Politicians are likely to strike up some type of deal that both sides can use to rally their respective bases, but real change is likely to be kicked down the road for another generation to deal with. In the meantime, let's see how our friends at the Fed can spook the markets later this week. Today's pick is on Spectrum Brands, SPB. For more information on this trade idea and story, visit tradersreserve.com.